Shorty thick as fuck. So yeah, I'm gonna have this shake with some smoked salmon. Because I have the package right here. That smoked salmon, a total of 140 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 27 grams of protein. Obviously no carbs in that. The shake's pretty carb heavy, strawberries, blueberries. The non-fat Greek yogurt has carbs in it. The banana almond milk, which slaps. That banana almond milk is holy shit good. Carbs in it too. Maybe I'll do a rough estimate of the macros and put them on the screen here. Maybe I won't. Yet to be determined. It's about 1.5 to 2 pounds of strawberries. Half a pound of lean ground beef. It's extremely lean. I'll call it 93.7 just to get some macros on the screen for y'all. But I get it from a farmer when they slaughter their cows. There like no grease comes off of it when you're cooking or anything. So I added, there's 2 whole eggs I added to it just to get some fats in for the day, and a can of tomatoes. I guess I'm putting the macros on the screen right about now, or I already did. What's up, guys? So a couple of things here I just wanted to talk about, and not just leave this blank. Maybe save some long-winded comments. Obviously, just getting started here. These aren't like I'm going to follow these numbers religiously or anything like that. Like I literally just started to go the clean route this weekend. So I still need to definitely need to up my chicken breast purchases. So the day one, the calories were really low. I don't necessarily intend for calories to like be that low consistently on any days, but on my non-training days, I am fasting, so I don't eat breakfast, if you will. And at this point right now, which kind of is going to explain day 2 a little bit too, I'm more focused on just the mental aspect, the mentality of eating clean and being disciplined. So I'm not necessarily like hard tracking, going for specific numbers in either calories or macros. It's literally just eating clean and not eating every time I have a craving. So practicing the discipline. It's so much mental. Dieting is super easy on paper. You hit these numbers, hit these macros, eat 500 calories below your daily output, and that's how you lose weight slowly and maintain a lot of muscle, and eating adequate protein and stuff, blah blah blah. Again, super easy on paper. I want to focus on the discipline first, getting that down. So I'm definitely going to eat more on my training days because I will be eating a breakfast. It was overnight oats in this case. I cannot overstate how much that banana almond milk absolutely slaps. That shit is delicious. It's just almond milk with banana puree in it. So of course it adds carbs, but it's, again, fucking delicious. It's great. It's my favorite thing for overnight oats, is that. And typically, like traditionally, when I've dieted and I've counted macros and I've been really precise, my fats were a lot lower. than what I ate there, and my protein was higher. And that's, as this goes on, I don't want to track macros or calories, which is why I just ate. And then I went back. And the only reason I even did estimates, and these are pretty fair estimates. Like I said, I've weighed foods. I've done that before. I feel okay with going by container information and tracking as such. They're pretty spot on. But yeah, traditionally I've always had lower fats and higher protein when I'm cutted. I'm not even trying to really call this a cut. I'm really just calling this cleaning up my diet. And again, I only went back and tracked the macros and all that stuff after I had done it, because I knew people would ask. So I was trying to get out ahead of that. But yeah, we're working a little bit more on conditioning right now with training, cleaning up my diet. Weight will come off as a byproduct of changing the training slightly, and cleaning up the diet. Like I said, it's not, I don't even want to call it a cut. It's just transitioning, really. I don't know, the internet needs to label everything. But yeah, and refocusing on cardio again. I kind of, especially when training hard for powerlifting, and unfortunately, between that one meet where me and the judges didn't get along, and then straining a disc, slipping a disc before my next meet, powerlifting didn't go really great the last couple meets. And I let my cardio go a little bit. I still did some, but I wasn't as stringent. And I'm capped for time a lot of times when I go to the gym on my lunch break. So I was kind of, that's the first thing to go. And when you're training for powerlifting and you're looking to cut, because real life is more important. Obviously, you're not going to give up your heaviest working sets that you need to do in lieu of making sure you get your cardio in. So when I go to the gym for my cross-fatting, minimum 1 mile on the elliptical before I even go back and warm up anything else. Then warm-ups and my working sets, whatever I'm doing that day. And then on days where I'm on my lunch break, minimum, again, 1 mile on the elliptical. I did 2 miles yesterday, and that was, I forgot my headphones too, and that really sucked. I think that's a no headphone PR. But the main goal is at least 30 minutes, and whatever time or whatever distance comes with the 30 minutes, which it'll, I'll do 10-minute miles on the elliptical in my sleep. I can do that. I've live streamed doing more than that, having conversations with you guys while doing it. So definitely putting emphasis back on that. I just got done eating something in the throat there. But yeah, re-emphasizing cardio again. And again, like my working sets now, more so conditioning based, as you guys will see as the weeks go on. I'm still probably like deadlifts are going to stay like floor deadlifts. And there's still going to be variants of squats. I'll probably be using the SSB for squats and things like that. I'm not going to stray like way far away from powerlifting. But it's not going to be, I'm going in working into a top set and then some volume. It's not going to be powerlifting, 1 rep max progression focused. Again, it's going to be more on conditioning, and some more, like the sled pulls you've seen, the box jump, things like that. Some more emphasis there. I like to focus on performance factors more than like weight numbers, and let the weight fall off as a byproduct. So that's, that first video y'all saw, the pull-ups and the standing box jump are going to be my measuring stick. Even if I were to not train either one of them at all, which I haven't trained pull-ups in, the last, 9 months to a year, and I still knocked out 3 strict with a janky shoulder and weighing over 300 pounds. I could not train either one of those movements, and by virtue of conditioning getting better and weight falling off, like both of those would improve. So yeah. And as far as, I know I'm all over the place, getting back to the diet, as it goes on, I will have to be more in tune with upping that protein a little bit more. I'm not one of those like you need to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight a day people, but I do that when I'm cutting weight. I've done that previously, so it's more important to me, in my opinion, to have your protein at that bodybuilder bro level when you're cutting versus like when you're maintaining or bulking. So I don't want to be under 200 grams of protein a day. Again, that's something I could have remedied with that day too. A double scoop shake or something before I went to bed, or in the morning with that bowl of oats. I just, again, focused right now this first week, especially just focusing on creating discipline, patterns, habits, things like that. So if the calories end up being low, if protein ends up being low, things like that, I'm not overly concerned with it. This first week, I've obviously got plenty of mass, and a lot of that's fat on me for my body to consume. I'm not worried about like losing all my gains, bro, or anything like that. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Peace!